The new curved sword Falx in Elden Ring DLC is absolutely a beast. Not only it has a powerful weapon skill, it also inflicts bleed like crazy. The build killed Godric and Morgat in the base game for their phase transition. It also hits 20k damage on the Golden Hippo and continuously hits more than 30k damage on Renana in the DLC. The last hit of the weapon skill is extremely powerful because it combines the peak damage of the consecutive attacks and the blood loss. It will easily double our damage output, which is just insane. We play this build focusing on using its weapon skill, Revenger's Blade, which has two parts of the attacks. The first part is a chargeable attack by dashing towards the target with a strong attack. Holding down the button will increase the distance of the dash as well as its damage. The damage can be further buffed by Godfrey icon. By inputting a heavy attack at the end of the dash, the second part of the attacks has a very fast moveset to slash enemies into pieces. This moveset easily triggers our buffs of consecutive attacks as well as blood loss most of the time. Because our last hit of the weapon skill is extremely powerful, we do whatever it takes to land it on our enemies. We can power stance Falx even we only have one weapon. In the open field, we can use the nice curved sword power stance attacks, or use weapon skill to charge into a group of mobs and chop them into pieces as conversation. Then we go to Shadow Keep at this location and choose to side with Leda. Ornstein will invade us. We need to finish him off to get the weapon as well as his armor set. We have a plus 10 Falx. It scales with strength at D and dexterity at B, with a native 55 blood loss buildup. We use a Ken sword with Sabuku on it to inflict self-bleed at the buff before the fight. Any seal, with or without leveling works for this build. We use White Mask to get 10% damage increase when bleed happens. We wear an armor piece as heavy as we can to provide us damage negation and enough poise. The rest of the armor pieces are from the Rakshasa set to give us 2% damage increase per piece. This combination gives us 74 poise, which is quite nice. As for talismans, we use Millicent's Processes and Rotten Wind Sword Insignia to heavily buff our consecutive damage. Shard of Alexander increases our damage by 15%. We use Lord of Blood's Exaltation to increase our damage by 20% when bleed happens. Depending on what type of damage the boss is doing, we can swap it to defensive talismans, such as Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman to increase physical damage negation, or Golden Braid to increase holy damage negation. We use Thorny Correct Tier for consecutive damage boost. The second tier can be Blood-Sucking Correct Tier for 20% damage increase, or Opaling Heart Tier for damage negation. I use Green Burst Crystal Tier to allow more stamina regen. Check out this Renana fight. This is what happens when we don't have enough stamina and its regen. A very quick scan through the gears looks like this. The recommended stats for a level 150 character are 50 Vigor, 18 Mind allows us to use a full set of the weapon skill 4 times, 32 Endurance as the weapon skill is stamina hungry and we need to wear heavy armor to have enough poise, 27 Strength and 60 Dexterity to boost our weapon damage. We wear Millicent's Processes, so 65 Dexterity in total. 25 points in Faith, plus the Golden Vow and the Blessed Spoon. We don't need any point in Intelligence or Arcane. We drink our Physic and cast the Blessed Spoon to give us some HP regen. We cast the Golden Vow, drink Blood Boil Aromatic for offense or Iron Jar for defense. Then Sabuku to inflict self-bleed, refill FP and HP, and we're ready for the fight. We also have Manania's Great Rune activated to get HP back when we attack after getting any damage. Please leave your comment below to let us know how you would like to play the build. Like this video and subscribe to keep us going. Thanks for watching.